Who's fish? Okay, that's what I was about to ask. Okay. Okay, got you. Thank you.
Job? Is this for tech?
No, I just volunteered. I'm in filmmaking, so I figured I'd help. I'm just chilling.
Cool.
Not for nothing. Aww, Jackson. I don't. I'm just in charge of camera. But
I'll see you later. And I will wave next time.
okay, thank you. Bye, guys. You can either go that way, or if you follow this track line over that way, you can come up. If you go, and then you can turn right. Yeah.
I'm going to break the rule. Thank you.
Yeah.
Try to park myself right next to you without being in your
Here we go. Good afternoon, class of 2025, families, friends, faculty, and distinguished guests. As the superintendent of Park City School District, I want to start by thanking you for allowing me to be a small part of your celebration this afternoon. What a privilege it is to share in such a meaningful milestone with you. Let's take a moment to recognize the real glow up. Look at you all, absolutely crushing it this afternoon in your caps and gowns. Class of 2025, you've grown up in a world that moves fast. You've adapted to technology that seems to update every 30 seconds, faced challenges with courage, and proven that you're not just ready for the future, you're already shaping it. And you've done all this while somehow remembering your door badges, most of the time. To our staff, you're the heart of this high school. Your commitment, creativity, and refusal to give up on content standards and students are what made this moment possible. Thank you for being mentors, motivators, and the occasional miracle workers. To our families, thank you for the late night pep talks, the early morning drop-offs, and the years of love and support that got these students to this field today. I know some of you still don't understand the teenage slang such as sus and that's cap, myself included, but your presence and support mean everything. Graduates, what I want you to remember is that diploma you receive isn't just a piece of paper. It stands as a testament to your hard work, resilience, and the journey that brought you here. The world you're stepping into doesn't need you to be perfect. It needs you to be authentic, courageous, and compassionate. So go boldly, ask hard questions, take risk. When life leads you to a closed door, don't just knock, kick it wide open. You weren't meant to blend in, you were meant to stand out, push limits, and spark change. As graduates of Park City High School, you've learned to carve your own path, on the mountain, in the classroom, and beyond. The future isn't waiting, it's yours to claim. Step into the world with confidence, knowing you carry the heart of this community with you. Wherever life takes you, Park City is always a part of who you are. Go make us proud. At this time, I invite everyone to please stand as we honor our nation with the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Hello everyone, my name is Erin Donovan, this year's Valedictorian. I want to start by thanking all the parents, siblings, friends, teachers, and faculty members who made it possible for our class to reach this moment today. Without your support, we would not be here. Hola a todos, me llamo Aaron Donovan. Quiero empezar dándole gracias a todos los padres, hermanos, amigos y maestros que nos ayudaron para llegar a este momento. No pudimos hacerlo sin tu apoyo. About 2 weeks ago, Mr. Murphy, awesome Spanish teacher and future assistant principal, led my Spanish literature class out to this very field. After a grueling slog through AP tests, we welcomed the adventure. However, when we stepped foot through those gates, we were greeted by the sound of 400 screaming voices echoing off the bleachers. Dozier had transformed into an arena, the ultimate battlefield where 4 rivals fought wildly to win. If any of you have younger siblings, you may have caught on that we had stumbled into the thick of this year's 5th grade track meet. If you are fortunate enough to attend Parley's, like myself, or Jeremy Trailsider McPullen, you likely remember our own meet back in 2018, where we were the ones jumping, running, and screaming our hearts out. While watching the races this spring, something dawned on me: the incredible dedication of the kids. When the races were happening, they were laser focused on their peers. And each time someone from their school took the lead, they erupted as if they had won the entire meet. Most of all, I admired the certainty with which they all approached their own races. Every kid stepped up to the line with complete confidence that they not only could, but would win. This stood out to me because it was nothing like what I have seen at the high school. Somehow, in the 7 years since 5th grade, we have collectively lost that mindset, the ability to put faith in ourselves. Whether it be tests, presentations, or sports games, too often we believe we will fail before we even begin. We choose not to attend in the first place because we're afraid to look foolish or we're intimidated at the thought of unfamiliar faces. But this isn't how we will get the furthest in life. My message to you all is to embrace the confidence you had in 5th grade. I believe our class has always been somewhat underestimated, but this has given us a chance to surpass everyone's expectations. We have won state championships, shattered records, aced AP classes, and still found time to ski. We've accomplished so much in our 4 years, and I can't wait to see what we all will accomplish in those yet to come. Don't let the fear of failure keep you from trying new things or making new friends. Know your own worth and have the courage to screw up. Now, let me make a clear distinction. There's a difference between having confidence and being conceited. I am not telling you that you are better than anyone else, or that you should boast about your abilities and put others down. And I am especially not telling you that it's okay to merge from the right lane at the Alberto's light. When I say to have confidence, I mean have the tenacity to put yourself in situations that might result in failure. Because failing should not be something we're ashamed of. Failure is inevitable, so when you experience a setback, don't let it defeat you. Accept help from those around you and offer your own support to everyone you can. And when you do achieve something, no matter how small, give yourself the acknowledgement you deserve. Have pride in your accomplishments. It has been an honor to grow up with this wonderful class in this marvelous town. Back in 5th grade, 2025 was just a number on our emails. But now, 7 years later, it has finally become a reality. Thank you for being here, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Hello, class of 2025 and friends. My name is Gavin Strasdens, and I am this year's Salutatorian. People are products of their surroundings. I am only here today because of the things, events, and people that have influenced me throughout my life. And for that, I must thank YouTube, the Park City Library, and Radiohead. More importantly, though, this thing's getting lonely. Thank you to my parents for giving me the freedom and support to flourish in so many parts of my life. Thank you to my amazing girlfriend, Lily Gummison, for always being there for me. Thank you to my friends for the fantastic and sometimes daft adventures. Thank you to all my teachers for giving me a world-class education by being truly passionate about making students like me understand the world and become better people. And of course, thank you to all the staff and administration here at Park City High School for facilitating that wonderful education. Shout out to the orchestra, absolutely killing pomp and circumstance for the past 30 minutes. All right, for those who saw Mr. Minor this year, I want to fix what was my clumsy response to the pageant question. The question was this: what advice would you give to people? I think that's what it was. It's a pretty general question. You would think it wouldn't be too hard to answer, but I was a little tripped up by David Bradford's comment on how success is defined by the number of people you touch. Now that I've had some more time to think about it, this is what I would have wanted to answer. Always question everything. To question things is not to grill them relentlessly with the intent to discredit them, but to be skeptical in a respectful way. No matter how much people say to do this, it tends to become taboo in any context where no one is constantly telling you to question things. Questioning is the basis for all scientific discovery and progress in society. Without it, we might still be dying of the common cold. We might not be able to explore the world, as many of us do, both in real life and on the internet. And most importantly, many of us would still get up at 6 in the morning for the rest of our lives without asking, why am I torturing myself? But seriously, out of all the crazy stuff that I've spitballed to people over the years, this has been the motto that has held up the most. Question everything. Question your parents. Question your friends. Now, parents, don't throw tomatoes at me yet. You guys tend to have things figured out. However, everyone must be open to the fact that we can often be wrong. Students, question yourselves. In a healthy way, of course. Existential crises are only good in moderation. But I do mean to question everything. It wouldn't be fair to only question the things that we dislike or are inconvenient to us. Question your church leaders, your news outlets, your state and federal governments. Question me. As Salutatorian, I'd like to think most of the things I say have a rational basis, but I, as well as everyone else on this planet, make mistakes. And we must, with patience and kindness, hold each other accountable. As we leave high school today to go off on our various journeys, I'm going to give you one last homework assignment. I'm sorry. Stay educated on the world around you and stay compassionate. I'm not saying this has to be in the form of a formal college education, because I know many of us will be going into the trades, which is awesome. But at the very least, make sure that our TikTok and Instagram echo chambers don't define our worldviews. This is surprisingly hard now, given how a lot of people benefit off of our division. I wish I could elaborate, but I want this thing to stay on. Still, don't take my word for that. Put that questioning into action. Go look it up. Ignorance is bliss, and being a bystander to injustice is easy, but neither help make the world a better place. Many of the most pressing issues to our democracy and the planet would be solved by young people like us just being aware of and talking to each other about them. And that's not easy, I know. We have to put serious effort into this. But the reward, a brighter future for us all, will be beautiful. Thank you, and Godspeed to the class of 2025.
Parents, guardians, guests, board members, superintendent, faculty, and especially the class of 2025. I have been honored to serve as your principal during your time here at Park City High School. This is a momentous occasion as we come together to celebrate your achievements and reflect on your accomplishments. First, I want to thank all of your teachers and staff from kindergarten all the way up to your senior year. And I'd like them to all please stand. All the teachers in PCSD, please stand. Thank you so much. Class of 2025, you are a class transformed. 3 years ago, the admin team, and all of your teachers were having weekly meetings discussing trying to problem solve all the immature behaviors that we were seeing on campus. We hadn't seen that in years. Teachers, do you remember those days? Yeah. Bear, how many times did you involuntarily have visits to the office your sophomore year? A lot. But the transformation has been amazing. You are a group of young adults, and I couldn't be more proud of you. Your class of 2025 is made up of 401 graduates. 85% of you, or 340 of you, are pursuing higher education, and you're attending 112 different universities in 33 states and 4 countries, including Canada, Ireland, the UK, and the Czech Republic. Eight of you have decided to join the military either by enlisting or by attending the academies. Thank you. Others are taking a gap year, and some are going on your mission. 17% of you, or 68 of you, come from families where neither parent attended university. Of our first-generation students, 57%, or 39 of you, will be continuing your education for the first time in your family's history. Congratulations. Voy a repetir eso en español porque es muy importante. El 17% o 68% de nuestros alumnos vienen de familias en que ninguno de los padres asistieron a la universidad. De estos estudiantes de primera generación, el 57% o 39 alumnos continuarán su educación por primera vez en la historia de su familia. Felicitaciones. Academically, you have proven to be an extraordinary group of students. Your average ACT score as a whole class is 23.3. That's amazing. The national average is 19.4, so we're... 82% of you took AP classes while you were here, and 77% of you took concurrent enrollment classes to earn college-level courses. Parents, yes. Parents, that means 380 out of 401 of our students, 380 out of 401 took college-level classes while they were here at Park City High School. As a class, you were offered $15 million in scholarships. Your parents are very happy. But your accomplishments extend far beyond the classroom. Our music program put on amazing performances this year. They earned straight ones in state. And our dancers wowed us with the movies in motion. Our talented thespians put on the Seussical and Macbeth. And our visual arts students brightened the school with their art. You have embraced creativity as a means of expression. The arts are very much alive at Park City High School. This year, we earned 6 state championships and 3 state runners-up. I'm not aware of any other school in the state that was able to do that this year. In addition, 4 of our teams earned academic state champions, which means that they had the highest average team GPA in the state. That was boys lacrosse, that was boys track and field, that was girls lacrosse, and that was our girls wrestling team. Congratulations. 63% of this graduating class participated in 24 different sports comprising 52 different teams. In addition, 48% of you participated in non-school related sports also. So you were very, very active. Congratulations on all those accomplishments this year. You have hit the bar high and are on a trajectory to greatness. I am so proud of you all. Thank you all, and a huge congrats. What the heck? Excuse me. Sorry.
Welcome back.
We have some unfinished business.
One last time. Couldn't help myself.
What do you think another Mr. Ed said, Miners? I think we might have one. How we doing, Mr. Fitch?
Welcome back, Miners. One last time. Couldn't help myself. Thank you. This is Mr. Ed said, series phenomenal. And yet, everything's more or less the same. I had adjusted our expectations for PCHS from prepared, compassionate, hardworking, and safe to it's all about people. As you move on, never forget. We're people, treat all people with the respect that we would want in return. Be courageous. Never say I'm scared. Never allow your fear to hold you back. I've met most of you. I know a lot of you. You decide to do something, there's nothing you can't do. I'm living proof of that. H stands for health. You can't take care of others if you don't take care of yourself. Make that a priority. Always remember that. And if you do those things, you will have success. Thank you, Miners. Minor pride, expectations as you go out to the world. You're our ambassadors of our school. Once a minor, always a minor. Be present. I'm talking about cell phones. I'm talking about being in the moment. I'm talking about graduation. Enjoy where you are. Be present. Own your word. Talk to that. Integrity. If you can own your word, you will get everything more you ever dreamed of. And you will know this one. Kindness. Kindness means even in the hardest times, we all deserve kindness. It's something I work at every day. Once again, your life is your message. Don't tell us what you're doing. We'll see. You won't have to tell us. Don't ever forget this. As we move forward, a lot of this grade and the way we try to put people on a scale, people that I do things will always do more than people who just rely on IQ. Thank you. I am the luckiest Mr. Ed in the world, and you have made it such. This has been a great senior year. You're amazing seniors. Go Miners!
I can't thank the whole community, this senior class, best ever. It's been my pleasure, my honor to be a part of this district. And with that, thank you. Gotta go.
This is the Mr. Ed said series phenomenal. And yet, everything's more or less the same.
Before I was rudely interrupted by Mr. Ed, thank you and a huge congratulations to the class of 2025. Thank you, Mr. Ed.
It's all about people. As you move on.
Board President Reed, will you please join me at the podium?
People, treat all people.
I can verify that each of the students seated in front of us have completed all of the requirements mandated by the state of Utah through the State Board of Education and mandated by Park City School District. I therefore present to you the Park City High School graduating class of 2025.
H stands for health. You can't take care of others if you don't take care of yourself.
On behalf of the Park City Board of Education, I am so pleased to receive this amazing group of graduates. To our loved ones near and far, to our family and friends that are here who supported and nurtured and encouraged these students, it is my honor to present the class of 2025.
Enjoy where you are. Be present. Own your word. Talk to that. Integrity. If you can own your word, you will get everything more you ever dreamed of. And we all know this one. Kindness. Kindness means even in the hardest times, we all deserve kindness. It's something I want.
All right, let's go. Amelia Kate Abbott.
Life is your message. Don't tell us what you're doing. We'll see.
Jaden Alicia Ackerman.
Don't never forget this as we move forward.
Pearson Charles Abisher.
The way we try to put people on a scale.
Hennessy Noemi Aguirre Lopez.
Do more than people who just love
Carla Yareli Alejo Dircio.
you. I am the luckiest Mr. Red in the world.
Caitlin Antoinette Alali.
Senior year, you're amazing seniors. Go Miners!
William Christopher Aldwick. Estefania Alonso Morales. Elizabeth Bidwell Anderson.
One last time, couldn't help myself. Thank you.
Sawyer Lynn Anderson. Kevin Gabriel Atempa Juarez. Zoe Maeve Ayers. Sophia Mary Azarro. Abigail Georgia Bailey. Charlotte Carlota Pelota Joyce Ball. Hey. Charlotte Bryn Bargowski. Jamie Berry. Tessa Leahy Bartlett. Michael Joshua Becker. Violet Shea Beckman. Christian James Bedke. Andrew Christopher Bellamy.
Kate Lindsay Bertha. Emma Olivia Bicker Carton. Vincent Chase Belanti. Eva Clara Biscup. Brooke Victoria Blevins. William Andrew Bach. Sebastian William Bodley. Dylan Isabel Bookhammer. Nathaniel Rich Bott. Paige Georgia Bowers. Melena Lynn Boxley. Luke William Boynton. David Wade Bradford. Kyle Azari Bradshaw. Greta Nicole Bretz. Jason Thomas Broadway. Miles Metzig Bronstein. Jake Ryan Broussard. Alexia Natalie Brown. Graham Nelson Brown. Nils Oscar Brown. Thomas Lawal Brown.
Ryan Sierra Bryce. Mackenzie Lynn Birch. Owen Philip Campbell. Tate Robert Campbell. Olivia Rose Caravalia. Dirk Scott Cardenas. Ocean Law Carlson Smith. Annalise Carreto Padilla. Summer Angel Carter. Luke Mathis Castelli. Brady Castro Carreto. Cassandra Castro Chavez. Alejandra Castro Lopez. Anayeli Guadalupe Castro. Javier Celestino Perez. Samantha Lynn Katz. Kira Ann Christensen. Scarlett McLaren Cole Ray. Porter Glenn Collinson. Nathan Diego Contreras. Isabella Coqueco Pelaez. Catherine Ann Costello.
Wait there for a second. Owen Carl Crandall. Rogan Tommy Crawford. Joshua James Cressman. Berenger Emmanuel Preston Poise. Lucas Esler Crossan. Isabella Quintana Cruz. Louise Gabrielle Cuno Cruz.
Backing up.
Casey James Cummings. Avery Lee Dainton. Damian Eduardo de Dios Osterhout. Ricardo de Jesus Rubio. Ellie Louise Durossier.
Slow a little bit.
Eleanor Grace DeJarnette. Tyler David DeMarco. Chloe Marie DeVere. Jacob Vibe DeVries. David Diaz Pulido. Eli Lou Coleman Dickey. Marco Junich. Aaron Lane Donovan. Allison Nicole Drummond. Ella Mackenzie Eric. Keegan Matthew LG.
Elise Noel Engel. Evan Elvis Epstein. Reese Catherine Erickson. Kiera Chelsea Espaillat. Earl Ken Subaldo Espino. Justice Edward Farrell. Lucas McCoy Facio. Christy Quinn Fellow. Santiago Fernandez Larrea. Keely Star Fisher. Dylan Ashley Flegg. Carissa Anelia Fleming. Talon Scott Flinders. Davy Jonathan Flores Luna. Oscar Flores Ramirez. Sari Drew Footer. Cooper Earl Ford. Gavin Mateo Fox. Lucia Galindo Sanchez. John Philip Gallagher. Liam Keith Wayne Gallen. Molly Grace Galvin.
Sabino Garcia Villalba. Julian Gabriel Garcia. Taylor Scovlum Garland. Ryan Pierce Garner. Nate Richard Gendron. Vaughn Paul Giacomini. Alexander Richard Juke. Madison Snow Gelati. Olivia Catherine Goldberg. Kevin Yair Grande. Jackson Mercer Grady. Amelia Miles Grisham. Addison Dawn Grover. Carlos Guerrero Magayan. Lillian Brooke Gummison. Greer Kenzie Gunning. Kian Athen Hagerman. Kyle Alexander Hall. Mei Lee Han. William Michael Hanley. Charlotte Claire Hansen. Abby Helene Hanton.
Rawson Jack Hardy. Penelope Una Hart. Piper Ann Hastings. Ruby Lorraine Hatcher.
Because you went so fast.
Morgan Meredith Hervin. Alexandra Elizabeth Helm.
It was Evan.
I'm gonna punch your face.
Madeline Alexandra Hemish. Kiera Milan Hendricks. Isabella Stefania Hermanson. Christopher Nathan Hernandez. Mars Hickman. Sydney Wren Hillenmeyer. Adam John Hilton. Jafet Nathan Hinojosa. Nathan.
Thank you.
Jackson Joseph Ho. Zachary Thomas Hobbs. Gavin Jonas Hoekstra. Benjamin Brooks Hoffman. Ian Booth Hoffman. Caitlin Ann Hoffman. Tori Cedar Hoffman. Jack Preston Hokanson.
You have to wait a minute. He's backing up a little. I'll give you a hug before. Carson Andrew Hone. Alamehu Christopher Hopkins. Tucker James Horn. Drew Theodore Horton. Trey Marshall Hudson. Lily June Huff.
Sutton Maggie Hull. Samuel Robert Hunt.
I gotta take your cup. Santiago Infante Sarmiento. Talia Rivers Jacobs. Jansen Glenn Jacobson. Thomas Robert Hunt Jacobson. Nicholas Preston Jansen. Ava Lillian Jaquit. Stephanie Laura Jaurieta.
Good job.
Kate Louise Johnson. Olivia Jane Johnson. Braden Gabriel Jones. Eleanor Rose Jones. Merritt Gordon Jones. Anna Paige Keggy. Ari Joseph Kerr.
Lauren Catherine Kint. Celia Grace Kirshner. Florent Leo Gaston Cruci. Alexander Richard Kuhn. Katie Aurora Kerchinsky. Rain Peter Laban. Gretchen Dahlgren Lane. Sage Champion Lehman. Tanner Paul Leduff. Cam Lentz. Adalia Beckett Liambruno. Christopher Alexander Leon Carvajal. Maliani Leonardo Giron. Torin Ruth Lewis. Lyda Margaret Lyles. Madeline Ruth Limbach. Piper Juliet Lister. James Gregory Little. Harry's Silverton Lloyd. Ashton Elizabeth Lockwood. Jack Nels Long. Sophie Caroline Long.
Isaac George Lopez. Cooper Anderson Lucan. Michaela Poss Lukrich. William Kenneth Lunsford. Gabriella May Lind. Cadence Jade Lyon. Amelia Grace Lytle. Erica Mackey. Megan Elizabeth McGee. Bo Manley. Macy Elizabeth Manning. Maisie Elizabeth Manson. Alan Marin Ortega. Jeremiah Thomas Marsh. Ian Campbell Marsland. Isabella Rosalie Martin. Seamus Kevin Martin. Juan Carlos Gabriel Martinez Rojas. River Osina Maston. Scout Florian Maziars. Morgan Ann McBride. Deegan Patrick McCloskey.
Keller Terrence McCoy. Madeline Meadows McHenry. Sean Thomas McCone. Edward Henry McLaughlin V. Mira Samuels McLean. Sheila Catalin Mein. Mason Michael Edward Mendoza. Curtis Caleb Mengi. Courtney Ann Merrill. Malachi Kincaid Merrill. Sean Lyndon Merrill. Brooke Elizabeth Merriman. Abigail Rose Metzger. Weston Craig Beatty Meyer. Justin Thomas Michaelis. Silas James Miller. Nadia Nicole Monson. Logan Beckett Moore. Ian Xavier Moran. James Moran. Sawyer Wayne Moran. Garrett Matthew Moreno Garcia.
Would you like me to start or wait? Okay. Scott Morris. Aviana Jasleen Morton. Rain Carey Moynihan. Sophia Marcella Mueller. Wendy Nava Molina. Amy Nava. Blaze Nellis. Olivia Nish Nelson. Alex O'Day Nemiroff. Magali Neria Vieira. Cameron Basil Nestor. Ethan Campbell New. Chase Mackenzie Nowhere. We have time. Lucy Brenda O'Darty. Vivian Grace O'Malley. Cameron Nelson Ogilvy. Ryder Michael Olden. Danielle Emily Olson. Andrew Patrick Olson. Katie Ann Olson. Noah Maya O'Macy. Charlotte Elizabeth Owen.
Millie Peña Palabrica. Lauren Salvatore Banos. Tanner James Passage. Kaya Ashley Patterson. Brandon John Papour. Jada June Pei. Chloe Marie Pesha. Jocelyn Belias. Caitlin Ray Pelt. Enzo Nelson Peretti. Paola Lisette Perez T-Box. Henry David Malcolm Peters. Pam Panna. Franco Jared Pineda Vieira. Declan Poe. Hannah Elise Porter. Abigail Winter Prey. Oliver Washington Province. Jezabel Pulido Agustin. Eric Pulido. Joshua Pulido Pineda. Anya Tali Pushka. Push.
Are we good?
Are we? Nice this one.
Lynn Quarnberg. Hero Quick.
Losing my sight.
Leo Jacob Rabin. Marley Lealoha Rains. Wendy Ramirez Castro. Luis Ramirez Garcia. Samuel Ramirez.
Vamos, Samuel.
Valeria Ramirez Vieira. Brian Rea Juarez. Alan Gabriel Rea. Madeline Crichton Reddy.
Let's go, Maddie, ready.
Georgia Grace Reed. Jonesy Rumsey Reese. Caroline Christine Retzer. Kai James Richardson. Dylan Rifkin. L. Addison Riggs. Luke Asher Riggs. Eric Gerardo Requeño Tenorio. Rachel Simpson Roderick. Daniel Ryan Rogers. Samuel Rodriguez Almada.
Gabriela Alondra Rodriguez Carreto. Ruth Frank Robke IV. Diego Romero Lucero. Grace Elizabeth Ronan. Tanisha Rosas. Adam Jacob Rose. Seth Harold Rothschild. Becker Alexander Rusek. Agustina Victoria Salazar. Estella Irene Salyers. Ricardo Gabriel Sanchez Bermudez. Stephanie Santos Castro. Catherine Cade Scott Savitz. John Austin Scanlon. Colton Lee Schmidt. Porter James Schmidt. Madeline Rose Shoemaker. Megan Catherine Schultz. Lily Grace Schwartz. Juan Andres Sebastian Hernandez. Cameron Miles Schaefer. Colton Denai Sheffert.
Liliana Catherine Sherman. Camille Venn Sibley. Benjamin Finn Sidlow. Isabella Michelle Smilowitz. Jared Andrew Smith. Olivia Jane Smith. Reese Jared Smith. Liam Michael Snehurowicz. Alan Soberanes Garcia. Blake Olivia Solomon. Marla Diana Soto Delgado. Johnny Irene Spencer. Fox Ravenhill Stone. Sophia Isabella Stauffer. Gavin Eriks Strasdens. Forrest Porter Summers. Lucas John Sweeney. Carly Erica Swenson. Tate Elizabeth Swenson. Van Tracy Talbot. Samuel Pabst Torrance. Dylan Anthony Taylor.
Jameson Jaime Owen Taylor. Lucy Reese Taylor. Sophia Marie Tim. Addison Jane Tui. Rindon Lede Torres. Sebastian Paul Toth. Luke Mitchell Trombley. Craig Leonard Van Valkenburg. Alexander Viera Rangel. Gabriel Emilio Villanueva Manchame. Josh Dale Galang Villarente. Julian Henderson Waters. Sasha Marie Watkins. Charlie Ann Waite. Havana Grace Waite. Finley Grace Weldon. Corey Eric Welm. Owen Thomas West. Cody Shane Wheelwright. Owen Dietrich Wilkins. Montana Ione Wilson. Zachary Ryan Wisner.
Addison Scout Witt. Connie Elizabeth Wolfarth. Fletcher Delaney Wolf. Beckham Marcus Wood. Marcella Niece Woolley. Ethan Patrick Young. Michael Eli Zagan. Justice Christian Zano. Eleanor Grace Zamara. Massimiliano Alexander Zaniello. Sabine Francis Zarella Durossier. Alyssa Nathanson Zaruba. Kelsey Ann Zadunich.
Nice job, Zadunich.
Blake Anton Ziesler. Gabriella Grace Zupo. Joseph Reed Zinzak.
Side flip, side flip.
Miriam Yoselin Comanero. Javier Chavez Olivas.
We out of here?
Is this better? Is this better? Okay, I can't, like. Is that level? Okay, that's all I got for you.
Am I good? Am I good? All right. Is anybody else getting tired of these tassels? Like the wind, man. Swear. Good evening. Tonight is more than just a speech. It's a symbol of progress. Park City made history as the first school in Utah to deliver a speech in Spanish. That moment wasn't just about language. It was about visibility, representation, and the power of every student's voice being heard. And today, we continue to build on that legacy with pride and purpose. My name is Gabe Villanueva, and beside me is Amy Nava. We are honored to stand before you as the presidents of Latinos in Action.
Buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Amy. Hoy estamos aquí no solo como líderes de Latinos en Acción, sino como el reflejo de algo mucho más grande que nosotros.
Today is not just a ceremony, it's a declaration. We are living proof that statistics, stereotypes, or limits do not define Latino students. We are the manifestation of possibility, the product of perseverance, and the future our families dreamed of when they left everything behind.
Somos la respuesta a generaciones que lucharon en silencio. Cada paso que dimos hasta este momento fue un acto de valentía, fe y de amor. Hoy no solo celebramos nuestra graduación, le decimos al mundo que sí se puede.
As Latino youth, we're entering spaces that our parents once only dreamed of, whether in education, leadership, or beyond. According to the Western Interstate Commission for Higher Education, 36% of the graduating class of 2025 nationwide is Hispanic. I am incredibly proud of our community, and we will continue to rise and represent with pride.
Program Programs like Latinos in Action, Bright Futures, and Dream Big gave us more than support. They gave us vision, and they reminded us that our future possibilities are limitless. They taught us to see ourselves as scholars, leaders, and change makers. They planted the belief in us that we belong in every room and that our voices have the power to shape the future.
Because of these programs, we didn't just find a seat at the table. We built our own and invited others in. But none of this was handed to us. We owe so much to our teachers, mentors, and all those who saw potential in us, even when we couldn't yet see it ourselves. To Dr. Job, thank you for guiding LIA with passion, purpose, and heart. To Ms. Moffitt and Ms. Williams, your work through Dream Big changed lives, including ours. To Dr. Cronley and all the paraprofessionals and teachers who serve our students so selflessly, your impact runs deeper than you'll ever know. Gracias por ser parte de nuestra historia.
And of course, to our families. Your sacrifices, courage, and love built the path we walk on. This diploma is for every parent who gave up comfort so we could chase opportunity. A nuestras familias, gracias por los días y descanso, por las lágrimas escondidas y por enseñarnos el valor de trabajar duro. Este diploma no solo lleva nuestro nombre, lleva el suyo también.
La inclusión no es un acto de caridad, es un acto de justicia. Inclusion is not an act of charity, it is an act of justice. Y cuando cada cultura se celebra y cada voz importa, todos avanzamos. When every culture is celebrated and every voice is heard, we all build a better future.
We may be graduating today, but we're not done. We're just getting started. We leave behind a legacy of strength, unity, and vision, and we challenge the next generation to keep adding to what we've built.
Guys, this tassel's actually just selling me so hard, like you have no idea. All right, tech support, thank you. Nos vamos con la frente en alto, con nuestras raíces en el corazón y la responsabilidad en las manos de seguir transformando el mundo. Somos líderes hoy y seremos líderes siempre. Gracias.
Wow, there's a lot of you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Blake Solomon, and I'm your student body president. 302,400 minutes, 5,040 hours, 720 days. That's how much time each of us has spent together over the last 4 years, congregating in this place every single weekday. Being asked to sum up these past 4 long, yet amazing years in 5 minutes is no small feat. In all honesty, I simply want to acknowledge what made our time together among the most amazing, happy, stressful, sad, confusing, and emotional 4 years of our lives. First, thank you, teachers. Through the highs and lows of high school, our teachers have supported us, never leaving our side. For those of us who took AP World with Mrs. McKay, boy, did she give us a run for our money. I appreciate Mrs. McKay for pushing me and seeing qualities in me that at the time I did not see in myself. We're lucky to go to a school where our teachers push us to go the extra mile. Mr. Chin taught me how to embrace my learning style. I learned that I'd rather be lectured than work collaboratively. Thank you for making me realize that my academic independence was something to be proud of. Most memorable, though, was my time on the debate team. Huge shout out to all of the debate kids here. And in an atmosphere of a bunch of kids I never would have otherwise gotten to know, I've never been in a space so judgment-free. The thing about being in high school is that it provides us with opportunities to figure out who we are, where we excel, and what we should avoid in the future.
In debate, I learned that arguing for fun isn't fun. Just like how I learned while on the golf team that it's way more fun to drive the cart than to actually golf. And after ski racing for 10 years, I came to the conclusion that the race to the bottom is not as much fun as the ride to the top. Among the trial and error, I did learn that I have a passion for leadership. In fact, I'm sure most of you know me simply as the girl from student council. Yet, as instrumental as it was to me, it offered its own struggles. I mean, just imagine a room... Sorry, I know what Gabe was talking about. Just imagine a room full of students ages 13 to 18, all of whom wish to be in charge. It can get messy, but it was messy because we cared. I would not have known these things had I not tried them. The important thing is we all got to go to a school rich in possibility, a place that has prepared us to dream big and make discoveries about ourselves and our community. My biggest thank you today, however, goes out to all of the parents and guardians in the audience. Thank you for keeping us safe, keeping us fed, being a shoulder to cry on, and ultimately a North Star for each of us from the very beginning. I know I'm not alone in believing that through every hardship, we've looked to our parents to guide the way. Parents, we appreciate all the little things you've done for us. From the late nights with my dad, crying while he helped me with my homework, to the hundreds of lunches my mom thoughtfully packed before school. You've cheered for us at every game, concert, and school play, even when we missed the winning goal or when squeaking from our violins was nearly ear-shattering. With every imperfect thing we did, you cheered for us and loved us unconditionally. Parents, we love you, even though we don't express it enough. Mom and Dad, I love you. Even with each act of defiance, slammed doors, stomping up the stairs after an argument, with every eye roll as you ask us about InstaChat and tell us it's the damn phone, and each all-caps text with the weird emojis you guys use, we love you more than we can ever explain. Finally, for the parents. Finally, I'd like to thank my peers. Socially, high school can be a mess. In a time we're first beginning to be treated like adults, having our first mature relationships while still navigating possibly immature conflict, it's simply an echo chamber for chaos. However, with each missed invite, fight, disagreement, or lost friendship, there were a myriad of lessons I am grateful to have learned. So here are a few. Number 1, silence can be more powerful than words. Number 2, don't fight over text, ever. Number 3, there will always be another party. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you who, when I said, "Oh my God, I just failed that test," you responded, "Oh my God, me too." Those connections, small as they may seem, have been incredibly meaningful. And to my close friends, thank you for treating me with kindness and for your unconditional acceptance. I love you, girls. I'm sure we can all agree that our high school experience has been timeless. It was a time of making mistakes and learning from them. It was a time of tears, laughter, and hard work. You all are the family I've embraced for the past 4 years. I'll end with these words by author Pittacus Lore. A place is only as good as the people you know in it. It's the people that make the place. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.
Oh, it blew over. Let's see this. Hello, everybody. Wow, that's loud. This is going to be a little impromptu because it's something that I heard Mr. Ed said and I thought was very, very important. Just take a moment, look around, see who's around you. Like, just soak in the moment for a second, because I know it's crazy thinking and being here and realizing that this is something that you're actually doing. But now on to what I actually wrote. Oh my God, the tassel is in the mouth. Blake and Gabe were not lying. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world to all of the people we're here celebrating today. I'm just going to get right into it. My name is Cam Lentz, and I'm this year's senior class president. So I've learned a lot in high school. But what I'm going to share with you today isn't something that I learned in the classroom. It's something that I learned throughout my whole lived experience. And it is that I am the decisive element. As cryptic as this sounds, I promise you it actually means something. When writing a grad speech, I decided that I wanted to try my best to stay away from cliches and reminiscing over past years, and focus more on a fundamental idea or school of thought that I hope you can take a moment to appreciate or think about. As most of us are locals, I'm sure you're familiar with the Live Like Sam Foundation. For those who may not know, Sam Jackenthal was a Park City local, an internationally ranked freestyle skier, and honestly now, local legend. In 2015, he passed away as a result of a ski accident, but he left quite the legacy in this town. Despite the terrible tragedy, the family turned the loss into something truly beautiful, an ideology. The entire Live Like Sam movement represents compassion, kindness, and the power of self. So now, I'd like to borrow a quote from Sam himself. There are only two things in this world we can control: our activity and our attitude. I appreciate these words because in this world, there are so many unknowns and factors at play. Regardless of how desperately we try to control some things, there are limits to our power, and ultimately, we are left with the decision of how we are going to react. So, I stand up here today in front of all of you and ask the question, if it is what we actually have the capability to control, why not make the most of what we choose to do and feel? 18th century German author Jonathan Wolfgang von Goethe proposed a theory that suggests it is one person's approach that creates the climate. It is your daily mood that makes the weather. You are the one that possesses the ability to make life miserable or joyous. In all situations, it is your response that dictates, how you feel. If you have the opportunity to make somebody's day better, why wouldn't you? This can be effectively be done by doing something that in the grand scheme of things may be small, but in day-to-day life is very impactful. Make each and every one of the people you interact with feel seen and noticed and felt. If you start truly paying attention and authentically interacting with others, you will find that so many people are longing for a connection in some way, shape, or form. Let's say, hypothetically here, you work at a grocery store. You can decide to be cordial and quiet, keeping your head down, scanning grocery item after grocery item, handing the receipt, and moving on to the next customer. Or you can take a moment, lift your head, and try and make a small connection with the person in front of you, thus recognizing and appreciating their humanity. The result is a different use of the same time you'd be passing regardless. The simple act requires of nothing more of you than the intention. Time is your greatest asset, so why would you wish or waste it away in a manner when you're not making an impact? So, I share this idea as a whole with you as a call to action. These small acts of kindness will not only change you, but they will positively affect the lives of people around you. And perhaps the unintended consequence will be that a door opens simply because you decide to knock on it. Your life will be wonderful because you will make it wonderful, and it will be full of love because you are full of love. Now, I understand what some of you may be thinking. This is a wildly optimistic worldview, and life doesn't really work like that. As frustrated as I would be to admit this, you're unfortunately right. No matter how positive your demeanor is, no matter what you do, no matter what your intentions are, sometimes things aren't just going to gel with particular people. But don't let these negative interactions change you. Or don't let these negative actions affect or change who you are, because you are the one that controls the way in which you respond. So, decide what's worth fighting for, what isn't. Don't be discouraged, always be true to yourself, and most importantly, do your best. Finally, as we approach a new horizon, we will inevitably be told to pursue happiness. I would encourage you rather to pursue fulfillment. After all, happiness is fleeting, yet fulfillment is everlasting. When you strive to connect with others, fulfillment follows. I'd like to end this on a deeply personal note with a reference to the philosophy upon which I was raised, the Golden Rule. It's simple, yet powerful, and timely for us to remember at this moment. Treat people how you want to be treated. Respect the dignity of their humanity. Everyone deserves this. Thank you. I'd like to especially thank my wonderful mom and dad. I love you too. I think you guys are somewhere over there. Yeah, there you go. As well as everybody in the class of 2025. Thank you, faculty and friends. I'm gonna miss you all. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Much love. I'm so incredibly fortunate to have had the opportunity to be who I am and do what I do. And it's all because of you wonderful people and just like the awesome people that I just get to have in my life, and I'm just so fortunate, and I'm gonna miss you guys so much. So I have one last favor to ask of all of you. Before we walk over there and throw our caps, do you guys want to be in a picture? Oh God. Wait, don't, I think we're supposed to sit because I need to tell you to rise later. But like, let's hope everybody's in this. Did those take? Okay, I'll make sure every single one of you guys gets this. But now I would like to say, class of 2025, please rise. I need to find my tassel. Everybody, let's do this in unison. Ready? And now we're gonna go over to the bleachers. Amelia, you go. We're taking the path.
Please feel free to file in to get closer to get a picture of the caps being thrown in the air.